morning. It is day 2. I think that's Catalina Island in the background. Yesterday was definitely interesting. Just to kind of catch you up a little bit, yesterday we had a little bit of a snafu with our dining rotation. Long story short, they were able to fix that. As you can see, there is this island that's called Catalina Island. I never knew this thing existed, and I've been in California for how long now? Meg and I booked this Catalina aerial tour where supposedly they put you in a harness and there's like an obstacle course. I don't know how that's gonna work out very well, but that's what we're planning on doing. Ship continues surprises. She's very small. The Wonder is one of the first ships and one of the smallest ones, but it just felt everything just felt really intimate, just really easy to navigate, unlike the Wish that we were on. We had talked to many guests who say that this is one of their favorite ships in the Disney fleet. So looking forward to day 2, we will take you along. So first things first, coffee. Good morning. Okay, so I made it to the 18 and plus quiet Cove. There is a Cove cafe. There's an additional upcharge, like there's specialty cocktails, and it's a full bar in there, but you can get specialty drinks and coffee, espresso, stuff like that. But there's like a whole thing of complimentary pastries. So I got one of these financier and a cinnamon bun. So you kind of take it to go, grab your coffee, and it's a, I guess, free prepaid breakfast. So there you have it. Ship has her statue, and over here we have the Little Mermaid, Ariel herself. Love that the hair is kind of floating up, and she's definitely under the sea. And if you look up, that's the human world up there. She wants to be part of your world for sure. So much detail. Look at her, the tail, and the seaweed just has a lot of movement. The statue. Oh, and there's the bathing suit has a little bit of a little bow in the back. Oh, that is super cute. Okay, I think we're gonna try to have breakfast now at Triton's. If you have seen our day 1 vlog in our Wonder series, you may have already known that we encountered some issues with our rotational dining on board due to having the Prima Notte wine tasting event at Palate last night. Really grateful that Disney was able to fix the issue, but as a result, Mike and I won't be dining at Triton's for dinner this trip. I do want to check out the restaurant though, so here we are. As with the rest of the ship, Triton's decor is very much themed to the Little Mermaid. Everywhere you can see underwater motifs, but what's not quite obvious is the presence of King Triton's trident everywhere. You may be able to spot them in the sconces in the wall, the windows, and even the pillars in the restaurant, as if the magical trident is stirring up ocean water. And even though they're super subtle, what we love about Disney is just that bit of hidden storytelling being added to the dining experience. They have a bunch of different choices, but I think I'm gonna try something that's a little bit more on the healthier side. I'm eyeing this plain egg white omelet and get some vegetables. I'm eating a lot of proteins lately, so I feel like my body needs some fiber. And then you can get some add-ons. There's a half-grilled tomato. That actually sounds really good. Hash browns. Ooh, hash browns is always a must. But I probably have to ask for hot sauce. Cheers. You know what? I think there's no. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there are shows or entertainment here in the restaurant, unlike Tiana's Place or Animation's Palate. So I'm not sad to miss a dinner here, but I'm sure the food here is fantastic. This is kind of like 1923 on the Wish, where it's just really, really good food, but the focus is more on the food rather than the entertainment. So, oh yeah, I mean, guests are starting to arrive, and I'm glad that I got here early. Early bird gets the egg omelet, I guess. So one of the things I always love to do when I'm on a cruise ship is, one, downloading your navigation app is absolutely a must, because that shows you all of your daily activities, your characters, your dining, your new menus, even your room service menus. And as when I'm in the parks, characters is a must. And today, I think we have a pretty rare character that you wouldn't typically get to meet in the parks. So that is Mr. Smee. So that is, so Mr. Smee and Captain Hook are going to be in the lobby area around 9:30. I think the timing is going to be perfect. So the characters are starting to show up around 9 with Goofy. Opening day 2, we got Goofy, Pluto, and then subsequently, everybody else is showing up a little bit later. Let's see if we have any rarer characters. Ooh. We missed Chip and Dale last night, so we may have to meet them. One of the other things that I've heard from some guests and cast members, there is such thing as a sleepwalking Goofy. he's only available at night. So sometimes you just run into him in the evenings. So so he'll kind of, you know, doing his little zombie sleepwalks, and I have not had the pleasure of meeting Sleepwalk Goofy. Well, I'll say that 3 times. But yes, if you're out and about in the evening, you may run into Goofy doing the zombie walk, so watch out for that. We opted for something pretty healthy. We just got some vegetable omelet and side of tomatoes. And then after that, I think it's perfect timing because we are on the main deck, deck 3 in the atrium area. So Pluto, Captain Hook, and Goofy should be just right outside. So the ship's cruise director just made a huge announcement about our sort of excursion rules and things that we need to be mindful of. So so yeah, we're not docking right by the island. So what's happening is that instead of you just being able to offboard, they have these tender boats that will take you to the island. So yeah, so definitely plan ahead if you are having excursions on your voyage that require the transportation in between the ship and shore. So yeah, we're timing. I don't know. I think we're looking pretty good. Still fairly early, and Mike's still actually asleep. Don't know what he's up to, but whatever. I'm having breakfast. So a little bit of Tabasco sauce and bon appetit. Okay, look at beautiful Catalina Island. So we just met Mr. Smee and Captain Hook. The character meets and greets are wonderful. They really, really take the time to talk to us, and nobody was feeling rushed, and the lines were not that crazy this morning, so that was great. So now we're actually at Azure. We are doing our, I guess, a pre-excursion sort of meet and greet, and yeah, getting ready to go on the aerial adventure in Catalina Island. And I guess that's our group that is gonna be adventuring in the air. Very, very cool. Oh, this lounge is beautiful. Love the bubbles.
Popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yes.
Popcorn? They're bubbles. I know. I didn't even know it existed until like a couple days ago.
All my coworkers are like, "What? You haven't been yet?" I'm like, "No."
I feel so bad. I'm like,
we're fixing that now.
Yep. It's beautiful though. Look at this. Wow, that is. We're very backlit. Holy moly.
Yeah, my name's Halvey.
Catalina Island.
They say don't waste your time doing this, but I know you guys will appreciate it. Do you like maps? I like maps. Here's a map.
Yay.
You see that red dot? That red dot. Number 3.
Yes, yeah.
That's this town. Okay. The whole town.
Yeah.
It's funny. You're going to talk to people on the boat who said, "Oh, we rented a golf cart and we went around the island." No, you didn't. You rented a golf cart and you went around red dot number 3. The island is 22 miles long. It's 8 miles across at the fat part, and it's half a mile across here at the isthmus. 5th grade geography. Who remembers what an isthmus is? What grade are you in?
8.
I got a D on that test. It's the skinny part of land between the 2 fat parts of land. Panama is an isthmus. That's why there's a Panama Canal. Did you know that? Well, now you do, and you're going to be the first kid who knows it in 5th grade. Yeah, we don't have a canal through our isthmus, but we have a little bit of sand separating 2 deep harbors. They call the place 2 harbors, Catalina Island. You're all from Southern California. You ever heard of that place?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a great place to anchor your yacht unless you're a movie actress who drowned there in 1981.
Ooh.
Natalie Wood. What's the only kind of wood that doesn't float?
Oh.
Too soon. And who was her husband?
Oh.
Robert Wagner. Yeah. And you guys, if you're too young to know who we're talking about, you're probably too young, but you just happen to know. She was really pretty.
Oh, I saw a documentary.
Right, and she starred in the first West Side Story. Yes. The first one. Rent that one. Anyway, we're going to go around Casino Point and then back up here into the Sconso Canyon. It'll take us about 7 minutes. I need to tell you as much as I possibly can.
Yes.
You know? First of all, did you know you're still in Los Angeles County right now?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, LA County Sheriff, LA County Fire,
Really?
LA County Lifeguard, that's Baywatch. Everybody says, oh, Baywatch, where's Pamela Anderson? So you're in LA County. That's nuts, isn't it? And actually, it's a city, it's a separate city of Avalon, established in 1913. And this city has about 4,000 year-round residents. And we have an unusual law that says no more than 800 full-size cars or trucks are allowed. And the waiting list right now is about 19 years. However, every household is allowed a golf cart or a tiny car. Like, look at that little pickup truck right in front of us. See what I mean? And then look back over your left shoulder up right now. That mansion up there, that's the Wrigley Mansion. This is, you know, there's 8 islands off the coast of Southern California, 8 of them. 4 of them are the Channel Islands National Park, up there off the coast of Ventura and Santa Barbara. 2 of them are military, and this is the only one still privately owned.
We are here at the Catalina aerial adventure. It looks pretty interesting. I think there's zip lining and stuff, so it's really easy. The tour guide just dropped us off at the little check-in place, and there's lockers that it's just one of those, like, if you've been to Orange Theory, you know exactly what the lockers are, you know, the 4-code combination. Apparently there's no bathroom breaks for 2 hours, so this tour is about 2.5 hours long, so definitely recommend getting that out of the way before you get all harnessed and zipped up. So we'll see what we can do as far as, you know, getting some footage, but this looks really exciting. The island is absolutely beautiful. I guess it's a privately owned island by the Wrigley family, same family in Chicago, Wrigley Field. And I guess they're also the gum people. So anyways, yeah, and there's our beautiful ship. Zipline, here we go, aerial adventure. Finished safety training and we're ready to go. That wasn't so bad, but then the obstacle courses might be a little bit more challenging. Got my helmet. Yes. We only have 45 minutes. Everybody's over there doing intermediate. Mike and I are just like, you know what? This one, we should do beginner too.
I'm just gonna be, I'm honest, and I feel like Jen needs to do a little bit of maybe a warm up.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, which one's which?
You'll be able to see when you get up there. Okay,
so yeah, please don't just accidentally. It's the same, right?
They just taught you how to do everything.
I know. It's the same. I should have brought gloves.
Oh, you'll be fine. Calluses never hurt anyone.
We have been eating a lot, so glad I signed up on this thing accidentally. Okay, now I have to hook myself up.
Just, we'll step up over here. Just keep coming up. You're gonna want to pull up the thing a little bit more. And then just step up onto the platform.
Okay, I'm up.
Just take a step back. You got room. There's play in your harness.
Okay. No, I've
okay. Now clip on this.
Okay. I'm like... Whoa. All right. This is like... Okay, this is beginner 2?
Yes. Okay, I would step on the wood. Don't step on the elastic.
No, the elastic is better for me.
All right.
Trust me. You're gonna see what I'm saying.
All right, go over.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
Good job. come into play right about now.
You're good. Keep going.
That's what Tinkerbell feels like. So what is this?
This one will be.
You get a coach for this one.
Oh,
Zip
right
line.
here. Yay.
This will be a zip line kind of saddle.
Okay.
You just attach onto this ring right here. Cool. And then it's up to you on whether you want to sit or stand on it. It's gonna be
I guess we'll stand.
Awesome. All right. And then you're all good to go.
Yeah. Let her rip.
1, 2, 3.
Or like Silver Surfer.
Hi. Thank you. Well, can't believe we actually survived the Catalina aerial adventure without having to be rescued once. But what had happened was that I thought it was going to be a helicopter tour of the island, but boy oh boy was I wrong. Overall, really glad that we did that for sure. So if you're thinking about doing a tour like that, we would actually highly recommend it even if the tour wasn't upcharge. As you can see, the rest of the island is absolutely stunning. Honestly, for how long Mike and I have lived in California, we didn't actually know this little bit of Mediterranean-esque paradise is so close to the coast of California. Check out this well-known building on Catalina Island, the Catalina Casino Ballroom, built in 1929. She's an iconic cultural and entertainment value known for its stunning Art Deco and Mediterranean revival architecture. With a 10,000 square foot circular dance floor, it can host up to 3,000 dancers and features a beautifully arched ceiling with murals and twinkling lights. Famous for hosting big band performances in the 1930s and 1940s by artists like Benny Goodman and Glenn Miller, it was a major hub for live radio broadcasts. Today, the ballroom hosts special events, weddings, and festivals, while the building also features a historic movie theater and offers guided tours that highlight its rich history.
Yeah, they're just hanging out playing in the surf.
There they are! Oh, I've not been to the buffet yet. Ooh, this looks amazing! Oh, they have shrimp and lobster and cool. Yeah, I think this is closer to sort of like Marceline Market up on the Wish, but yeah, this is definitely way better than like what's out there, like the pizzerias and stuff. Oh, look at the fun desserts they've got. Carrot cake. That's reminiscent of the carrot cake that we had at Tina's place. I think that is sticky pudding. Ooh, this looks so good. Fried chicken. Oh, carving stations. Oh my gosh. I'm floored. Okay, looks like this side is closed, so we're gonna have to go on over there. All right, time to grab some food. This looks really, really, really good. Oh, they're closing. They're closing. Gotta grab our food now. Time for lunch. We just got the buffet, so take a look at this plate. Got lobster. I got a full of protein right here. All right, so long Catalina Island. You've been very, very fun. And
So that's where, right over there, right in that cove, that's where we did our adventure.
yeah, no, that was, oh yeah, right there, right? And right in that little nook. It's dinner time, so like I said, we were able to get things sorted. Hopefully we have a table tonight at the Animator's Palate. This is one of the signature dining experiences here, one of the rotational dinners, and people have always said this is one of the really fun dining experiences. So thank you very much. So we're head on out and hoping, fingers and toes crossed, that we have a table and get to enjoy our dinner. We are so looking forward to this dinner at the Animator's Palate, a restaurant designed to celebrate classic Disney animation. Right now, it appears that everything in the restaurant is in classic black and white animation studio style, but someone has told us to keep our eyes open because supposedly there's some fun surprises throughout our meal.
Just like Triton's, we just love all the attention to detail in the decor. You'll notice that the lighting in Animator's palette will play a very major role throughout our meal. Right now the lighting is soft and subtle, enhancing the black and white sketches and invoking the feeling of being inside an Animator studios just at the start of the creative journey. So the design of the pillars in Animator's palette is another unique feature. They're shaped like oversized paintbrushes, adding to a very whimsical touch to the room. These paintbrushes are cleverly incorporated into the architecture, supporting the ceiling while also doubling as part of the storytelling.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, you get to draw things?
Yes.
You have a crayon.
It's interactive, apparently.
It's interactive?
So whatever you draw.
Oh my gosh.
It comes to life and then over there.
Oh, okay. The pressure is on. The arts and crafts project happens before dinner. So our cast member just explained to us that we have to draw in the lines. Don't color outside the lines, but you can do whatever you want. Put your name down and table number, and it's gonna get projected apparently. But I mean, check out the little paintbrush. This is reminiscent of Topolino's Terrace. And look at that. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, this menu is absolutely amazing. The Mickey moves. I love that. Yes. Oh, very appropriate for the Animator's palette. Okay, let's check out the menu here. Oh,
that makes me happy.
Oh, yeah, and you have sort of like the sketches of Mickey all around. Oh, that's really, really cute. Mike got this blueberry-licious drink, cocktail, but it's turning out to be a bit of a slushy. Okay. Supposedly there's tequila, some passion fruit, watermelon. Does it taste?
It doesn't taste like alcohol at all. That's dangerous.
Now that's what I call a colorful entrance. Oh, hiya, folks. Aw, gosh, thanks for all the great drawings. These are just what I need to whip off a little animation magic. I'll be back later, but right now, we invite you to sit back and relax as the dining room proudly presents your dinner.
All right, this is the Animator's Palette dessert. I guess they had to bring out a special dessert menu because we didn't see it on the main menu. But this is the property of the Walt Disney Company, and there is Mickey. Let's check out the dessert. Specialty drinks, espresso, cappuccino, and chai. There's a creme brulee cocktail. Oh gosh. Grey Goose vodka, nice.
Half and half cream, so this makes sense.
Ooh.
Grey Goose, Bailey's, Amaretto.
Yeah.
But the half and half is kind of like I think.
That sounds beautiful.
That's probably, yeah.
So from the dessert end, we have a crunchy walnut cake and a chocolate fudge cheesecake, cookies and cream sundae, and a warm sticky date pudding. That sounds interesting. And I mean, if you don't want to have additional sugar, there's one that's no sugar added dessert, which is deconstructed carrot cake.
With a twist.
With a twist. I don't know. I might have to do the carrot cake with a twist. Interesting. It is not even 8 o'clock, but our turn down service has been completed. Today, we have an
Elephant! Oh, you know what? I just noticed that they used the little, like,
Yes, they started to use
the cover to kind of use that as part of the towel animal. So yesterday we had a craft, today is an elephant! Dinner was interesting. Went out of our way to do Animator's Palate. The main courses were really good. The dessert was, it's interesting. It's interesting. So we had a while back, we had this like a creme de pot thing in Cinderella's Royal Table where it was a chocolate mousse something that is neither a mousse or a jello. We kind of had that. And then they had a deconstructed carrot cake that it's no sugar added.
To be fair, they warned us that
they did warn us that that's probably what, you know, when a dessert, when there's no sugar added, you know up front that that might be a bit of a...
But the one at Tiana's is supposed to be really good.
Well, we'll see. We have Tiana's later this week. But the Animator's Palate, you know, the entertainment, the pièce de résistance or whatever it's called, it is the, you know, you get your drawing and you get to kind of like showcase the drawings and whatever. Max and I were rejects.
Well, there's only so many scenes. Each scene has like maybe 4 animations in it. So by sheer number of people in that dining room, not everybody's drawing is going to be shown.
I thought mine was decent. The entrees were pretty good. Mike had a vegetarian option. It was a phyllo dough with root vegetables, sweet potatoes, and that was actually really, really good.
The vegetarian one, it was, if you like sweet potatoes, it was really good. But
yeah.
It was turnips, sweet potato, puff pastry, which I'm a huge fan of. It's just a lot of work to make puff pastry.
Yeah, I had the tuna steak, and the tuna steak, it was nicely cooked. It was nice and flaky and had a little bit of
It went really well with whatever, like the relish that they put. It wasn't really a relish, but it was like a diced onions.
It's a sauce.
Yeah, like that, almost like a chutney.
Yeah. I think that's right. I think it's a chutney. But the dessert was interesting. I thought it was the dinner was really cute.
The lemon dessert was fine. The table next to us, they cleaned out their ice cream sundae.
The cookie and cream sundae,
so,
yeah.
you know, sundaes might be the way to go.
I don't know.
Whenever we get something that's, this trip, it seems like all the other kind of dishes have not. Of course, the lemon carrot cake that you had at Tiana's was good.
Yeah, that was very good.
For breakfast or lunch that day.
So we will have Animator's Palate again tomorrow, but because tomorrow's Pirates Night, they're going to have a different menu. And I think the entertainment, either they'll have it or it'll be a little bit different. So yeah, that was fun. You know, we got to draw a little bit of little sketches before dinner, and then unfortunately our sketches didn't quite make it into the director's cut. That's okay. Whatever. There's always next time.
So with some time before the show, we are now at the French Quarter Lounge, right outside Tiana's place for a couple of drinks with jazz-inspired accents, modern details, live music, and a full bar with specialty cocktails. Definitely a cool spot to chill for a bit.
We have the Golden Mickeys tonight. It's kind of like the Oscars, but the Golden Mickeys. So this is kind of like the...
Which is probably better than
That's very cute. It's a bit of an award show. So we just saw a prelude. There were some interview of the red carpet. Okay. Wow, this is a beautiful theater.
The Golden Mickeys!
Yay!
Some of your favorite heroes, your favorite princesses, and yes, even some of your favorite villains come together to celebrate the magical legacy of Walt Disney.
The Golden Mickeys was amazing. Of course, whenever Walt comes on, anything about Waterworks, just Waterworks. We did a little bit of shopping. We got some Wonder merch, but now we are ready to meet Chip and Dale, who are the last characters for the evening. They had quite the little anthem song, so Chip and Dale. What happened, Dale? What happened?
Alright, what a busy day, and it's finally time to relax with some piano music and some drinks in the Cadillac Lounge, a sophisticated, classy Cadillac theme, shocker, that draws inspiration from the vintage Cadillac cars of Metro Detroit. One of the most distinctive details is the bar itself, which is crafted to look like a 1950s Cadillac. The bar stools also mimic the look of the car seats. You have the little tables are the hubcaps and wheels from the car. You have the fins making up some of the wall decorations, and then just around the room there's a bunch of just automotive memorabilia that's worth poking around the room and taking a look at. Honestly, such a contrast to the high energy around the rest of the ship. This is just a great quiet place to sip cocktails, enjoy music, and just relax at the end of the night.
Wow.
This is pretty
This
dope.
is nice. I mean, it is.
So there was I noticed there was a bottle of Blanton's over there. So I got myself a little Blanton's portion.
Well, we're probably going to close out the night here in the Cadillac Lounge. Maybe a little one more round of wonderful music to whisk us into the night, I suppose. Oh no, tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick around. She's gonna take a quick
today
break
was
and do one
wonderful. So we started out the day with our accidental aerial adventure. I thought it was whatever, but our dinner situations got sorted, so that was really good. And Animation Palette was good, but we have that tomorrow as well for day 3. But tomorrow's going to be a different menu just because it's Pirate Night. Mike's got a nice pair of new pirate ears, so that'll be fun.
Pirate ears
are always good, and of course I got my Wonder merch, which is always lovely. And then we got to see. So tonight was the first night of the Broadway show on the Disney Wonder, and there was the Golden Mickeys. It's kind of in the style of the Golden Globe. There's our new friend Becca from Portland, and so yeah, it was really lovely. Whenever Walt comes on, like I said, Waterworks And then we met Chip and Dale. They had a lot of caffeinated acorns tonight, so they were super excited. And then we had a wonderful pianist in the atrium accompanying them, and they were dancing. They were doing a little bit of everything. And then now we're just ending the night at the Cadillac Lounge, and we will see you tomorrow.